Hi, welcome to Hebrew for You, where I, Jeff Dixon, will be your Hebrew instructor. Now you say, what qualifies you to be a Hebrew instructor? Nothing. I took Hebrew in seminary. I wrestle with the language just a bit as I get ready to teach. But I am not a scholar by any stretch of the imagination. But I am trying to give you some very practical words out of the Hebrew language that might enhance your own personal Bible study. And if that's the case, then that's great. Today's word is Orakh. Orakh. The English spelling of that would be O-R-A-K-H. It's a word that means path. And it begins, I guess, to understand it, you have to ask yourself the question, do you want to change your life? Because the Bible often describes our lives as going down a road, a path that we're walking on. And there are lots of verses about this, but one of my favorites is in the book of Proverbs, where it says this: the path of the righteous is like the morning sun, shining ever brighter to the full light of a day. That's in Proverbs 4:18. I think we all want a path that shines brightly, right? But for many of us, our path sometimes feels like it's dark and lonely. Instead of feeling like the path we're on is getting brighter, sometimes it feels like the further we go, the darker it gets and the more overwhelming it becomes. The Hebrew word we translate as path in this verse is Orakh, which is a word that describes the direction of your life. So this word refers to probably what we would say today is a well-traveled pathway. And so my question for you, as you hear that word, is simply this: do you want to change the path you're on? If you're dissatisfied with the way that your life is going, if you're dissatisfied with the path that your life seems to be taking, you have a choice. And you can choose to walk on the path that God has for you. And so today, as we think about the Hebrew word, we think about the powerful illustration of traveling a path as being our journey of faith, we get to choose what kind of journey we want to have. The journey will never be easy. That's not what the Bible promises. But the journey will be one that we don't have to take alone. And the path that we're on, if it is the path that God has for us, will be loaded with what I would call roadside attractions where we can learn, things that we will experience, and things that we will discover that will make us better and ready for the next part of the path as the journey continues to unfold. And so that is Hebrew for you. And so I look forward to joining you again next time as we continue to delve into the Old Testament and discover more Hebrew for you.